Vivo X300 FE is finally here for testing, and this is the direct successor to the Vivo X200 FE, which many people loved and even got our Best Compact Phone of 2025 award. It is just launched in China and is expected to come to India and globally with the same hardware under the name Vivo X300 FE. The design this time is completely changed. On the X200 FE, the camera module was vertical, but on the X300 FE, it's now horizontal. The back is glass, the frame and camera module are metal, and there's a subtle pattern on the back that looks really nice when light hits it, giving a very premium in-hand feel. The phone is around 8 mm thick, weighs about 195 grams, and still keeps that compact feel people liked in the X200 FE. On the front, you get a 6.31-inch 1.5K LTPO AMOLED display with 120Hz refresh rate, slim and symmetrical bezels, 10-bit color, about 90.2% screen-to-body ratio, HDR support, and up to around 5,000 nits peak brightness for great outdoor visibility. Stereo speakers are loud and clear, and haptics can be adjusted in settings. The right side has the power and volume buttons. The top has a noise-canceling mic, IR blaster, and a speaker. The left side is clean, and the bottom has the SIM tray, mic, and Type-C port. It supports dual SIM, but no microSD card. For cameras, Vivo keeps a very similar setup to the X200 FE, a 50MP main camera with a Sony IMX921 sensor and OIS, a 50MP 3x periscope telephoto with a Sony IMX882 sensor, an 8MP ultrawide camera, and a 50MP selfie camera. You get multiple portrait focal lengths like 23mm, 35mm, 50mm, 85mm, and 100mm, with sharp edge detection and good detail, color, and white balance. The selfie camera supports up to 8x zoom. Camera features include night mode, portrait, standard photo, live photo, macro, and super macro. Both rear and front cameras support 4K 60fps video. The Chinese unit does not have Zeiss branding or tuning, but the global and Indian variants are expected to come with Zeiss collaboration, which should change the image tuning. The biggest upgrade is performance. Instead of the MediaTek Dimensity chip used in the previous model, the X300 FE uses Qualcomm's Snapdragon 8 Gen 5 built on a 3nm process. It scores over 3 million in AnTuTu, so performance is very strong, though there is some throttling under heavy sustained load. The base variant comes with 12GB LPDDR5X RAM and 256GB UFS 4.1 storage, which is a nice improvement over the UFS 3.1 used earlier and means faster app loading and better overall speed. Gaming right now runs at up to 60fps, but is not fully optimized on this Chinese software. Optimization should be better on the Indian and global versions. Battery capacity is 6,500 mAh with 90-watt wired fast charging and 40-watt wireless charging support, so endurance and charging speeds are both strong and similar to the X200 FE. For connectivity, you get USB 2.0 over Type-C, Wi-Fi 7, Bluetooth 5.4, and NFC. The phone runs Origin OS 6 based on Android 16, and the Indian/global variants are also expected to ship with the same software base. In China, the starting price is around 3,699 yuan, which roughly converts to about 48,000 Indian rupees. But in India, the expected price could be in the 60,000–65,000 Indian rupees range because of the more expensive Snapdragon chipset and newer RAM and storage. Overall, the X300 FE does not bring a huge upgrade in display, camera hardware, or battery compared to the X200 FE. The two major changes are the new design and the switch from MediaTek to Snapdragon 8 Gen 5 for better and more stable performance, while keeping the same compact flagship experience that made the X200 FE so popular.